my friends, this is BobbieD coming to you live from the long gone Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about OFW slave for hire scam. OFW slave for hire scam from the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, enjoy this. You come back to get my friend. And I don't want to say those here for the first time, if you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, tune fresh, do Philippine videos, official videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about OFWs, overseas Filipino workers from the Philippines, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? The people that they well, I want my family to have a good life, so I'm gonna go overseas and I'm gonna sacrifice my life so my family, and I'm gonna send back money to my family in the Philippines so they can have a better life. And I just don't care nothing about myself, but I'm gonna care about my family. That's the kind of people I'm talking about. and so what happens all too more often than not, whenever Filipinos go to various countries to seek employment, they wind up, sometimes, some of them wind up being what? Scammed. Yeah, man. They scam Filipino OFWs all the time, man. And it hurts. You know, it hurts. They go looking for one thing and it gets something else. Okay? It's not fair, man. It's not fair. And what happens is they wind up losing a part of their lives that they'll never recover. I've done stories like this before, but some of the stories that I've done before are much more tragic, much more hurtful and harming than this. Okay, I've done stories where OFWs went to like Kuwait and they found them in the freezer. You know, 6 months later, found them. People that messed them up so bad, found them in the freezer. That's the kind of stuff happens, man. When you're an OFW, all you want is more hard-tied, and it gives you so much more grief. It's a doggone shame that it happens. But you know what? Truth be told, it happens. And so today I'm gonna look at a story that, you know, it's not too bad, but they treat her like a slave, man. You know? Well, anyway, that's what we're gonna get. Coming up for the day, we're gonna do a 1 minute review so we can show you what's happening on. Yesterday, y'all, we had a busy day. I got some things done, but I wasn't able to get you. I'm gonna try to be here every day this week, maybe morning, noon, or night. I will be here. I was gonna do, you know what? I was gonna do a night broadcast last night, and this is, you don't want to do that. It's too dark, because I was gonna do it outside. You know, I was gonna show you how it looks outside of our house at night, and I might do it tonight. I don't know, but I was gonna show you how I had a night light on attached to my cam and everything. I was going to show you how it is in the nighttime. It's a little bit quieter than it is during the daytime, you know? So and I was going to show you, because we walk, you know, we wear our masks, of course. We walk sometimes, and then we ride a bike. You know, we ride these bikes. So it's a good outlet for us at night, and it's cooler, quieter, more peaceful. And I'm going to show you that. But Lisa said, no, it might be too dark. So, okay. So I don't know. I might try it again tonight. But, you know, I try to give you guys a full view of how we live here, how I'm living, how my life is here. Because I think in so doing, I will enlighten you on a possibility how your life might be. You know, I'm not saying it's going to be the same as mine, but I got a good life. I ain't lying, man. I got a good life. I got a good wife. It's nice here for me. Okay. Now, am I saying that that's going to work for you? It's going to be the same way for you? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Because we're different people. What I did, you might not be able to do. And what you do, I might not be able to do. But it's a different set of circumstances. But I'm showing you what I've done. And if you, me like that, right? We like that. We like that. So if you're any way sort of close to me, you might have the same thing. I'm no guarantee on that. But if you try and do the things I've done, do the best you can, you might get somewhere close to me, and you might get better. That's the good thing. You might even have a better life than me. So why not try? Right? You in the USA right now, right? Or wherever you're at, right? How's that working out for you? Huh? I thought so. Yeah, it ain't working out so good for you. I know, man. Every time you turn around, some African American being shot and slain by the po-po for no apparent reason. Don't let me call a list of names because I'll be here for 24 hours calling every last one of them. It's happening in broad daylight. It's happening at the noonday. It's happening at the nighttime, the right time, 12 night, midnight hour. Okay, it's happening. And so a lot of you guys, just like me, want to do the escape route. You want out. I know, man. Take your time, make your plan, work your plan. You can get where you want to go. But in the meantime, play it safe. Comply with whatever. If you get stopped, comply with what the officers tell you to do. And then, unfortunately, even if you comply, sometimes, like we found about the Brown case recently, his hand was on the steering wheel and it 5 times. Last one's in the back of the head. That was a kill shot. Even if you comply, sometimes you still might get messed up. But the only thing you can do if you want to try to survive is to comply. Ain't that right? All right, guys. Thumbs up for the day. Thumbs up for the no. 1 minute review. 1 minute review. We're gonna do a quick 1 minute review of what we talked about on the last live stream. Let's see what we talked about. What did we talk about, man? Who remembers? Who remembers? None of y'all forget. It go on one end, out the other. I know it ain't got nothing to hold it in between. No gray matters there. You've been smoking that gong. You've been smoking that pipe. I know some of y'all, not all y'all. I know some of y'all be drinking your little juice and your little soda and your little coffee and your water. I know. But then some of y'all be drinking that vodka. That vodka and juice. And some of you be drinking that Hennessy. I know that, yeah. I know. But whatever you think, do it to the right time, long strong, okay? All right, we talked about this right here, man. We gave you some very, very great informational news. We talked about breaking news reports. We gave you 3 informational breaking news reports, and I'm gonna light them up for you real quick. I still love that thumbnail there. It is beautiful. It's bright. It's gorgeous. It catches your eye, and it lets you know what we're gonna be talking about. Breaking news. We had some breaking news alerts. Yeah, we talked about several things. We talked about Typhoon Bisbee. We talked about an elderly man died in the community pantry food line. We talked about Philippine Airlines joining the global trial for COVID-19 digital passes. Brothers and sisters, if you have not gotten your vaccine, get your vaccine, okay? Because when the Philippines open it up, guess what? You will have to have a vaccine to get in, okay? Because they're now trialing the COVID-19 digital passport. So you'll probably have to have a vaccine card or a digital passport that they're going to require that you get to have in order to get in. That's just going to be the new norm, part of the new norm. So those of you guys, if you are vaccine hesitant, I don't know, I don't want that shot, I don't know. They said that it's for Johnson, and then and I just don't want about it. Okay. Guess what? You don't have to want it all you want to. You ain't gonna get in the Philippines. Keep on talking that crazy stuff. Go on and get your vaccine, man. Stop acting crazy. Huh? Use some sense. You want to travel in this world? If you don't want to travel in this world, stay where you are. Don't do nothing. Okay? And the world will pass you by in your little cubby hole. But if you want to join the real people in the world, if you want to live life instead of living in a cubby hole in the dirt with your head in the sand, you get your vaccine. Quit talking about, I don't know, but I just go. What you waiting on? Huh? What you waiting on? The vaccines are good. We got Pfizer, we got Pfizer, we got Moderna, and now Johnson & Johnson are all in the United States. They had a little issue with Johnson & Johnson. They had a little issue, I think, with Moderna. They paused them for a little bit, and then the blood clots out of millions and millions of people, like, what, 15, 20 people got blood clots? That ain't nothing, man. Statistically, it's very, very low. Low percentage that you might get that. Okay? So don't worry about that, man. Pray. If you're concerned about it, pray. Okay? Ask the Lord to bless you, cover you with the blood of Jesus. You're going to be all right, man. That's what I do. I'm waiting for mine right now. I'm waiting for Moderna to come in. That's what I want. If I can't get Moderna, I'm going to take the Johnson & Johnson. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Okay? And so the Johnson & Johnson recently approved here for an EAU, emergency use authorization, and said that it's on its way here to the Philippines. So I'm going to take the Moderna. I'm looking for Moderna. That's my first choice. I'm gonna go. If I don't get Moderna, they got Johnson. I'm gonna take the Johnson & Johnson. Okay? That's my plan. You know, but you don't have to be like me. We're all different, right? But I'm telling you, man, if you got any sense, if you want to move, you want to travel in this world, you better get you some kind of vaccine. They announced recently that the Biden administration announced, at least according to the CDC, you will not have to use masks at any time if you've been vaccinated. You don't have to use masks if you're outdoors. Okay. But if you're indoors, it's still required you to use mask. See, Bobby, well, I got to use a mask anyway for Bobby. I was vaccinated. I ain't got no problem. If I'm vaccinated, I mean I can't get sick. Yeah, I mean you can't get sick, but you still may harbor something that somebody else can get from you. Okay, that's why they said even though you are vaccinated, you are to wear a mask. That means if you get something comes in you, you may not get sick because of the virus. Because why? You are vaccinated. Okay. However, that's a big. However, you can still be a carrier. That's why they say even if you're vaccinated, wear your mask. However, recently today they said that if you're vaccinated and you're outdoors, you don't have to wear the mask because it's very hard. It's harder for the people to catch the virus rather, if they're outdoor, because the outdoor, causes breezes and sort of flows and flows also. So it's tough. You are needed to get your vaccination. Okay, that's my public service announcement for today. Yeah. All right, let's go. So we talked about 3 quick news alerts to give to. We had a great show last time. Enjoyed the show. I like when people give feedback. I like when people give input, and I like. I just like when we have fun, man. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy, man. When it's time to play, I'll play with you. But when it's time to business, I'm all about the business, baby. I'm all about the business, okay? So I know how to separate the two. Some of us don't know how to do it. I can separate very, very quickly. I've been like that all my life. Turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. Some people don't know how to turn it off. That's why when they get a job, they want to play on the job and then they get fired because they don't know how to turn off playtime on. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be disciplined. That comes with being disciplined, having a disciplined mind, disciplined spirit, and a disciplined way of looking at life. And that's what I mean. And I'm not trying to tap myself on the shoulder or nothing. That's why a lot of people like me, man, because I'm well-rounded. I know how to talk with people. I know how to make people feel comfortable. And people like people that make them feel comfortable. And that's how I do. You know why I know that? Because I like people that make me feel comfortable. And when I find somebody or someone or some person or something that makes me feel comfortable and I want to see them every day and I feel good, and if I don't see them that day, I don't feel like I had my day right. I want to stick with that person. And I'm thankful that you're sticking with me at least today. Thank you. Appreciate you. Don't want to be. No, don't want to hate you. Nah. All right, let's go. So we're gonna talk about this today. Thumbnail for the day. Let's go. OFW, man. See what people right there? Slave owner, man. They treated her like a dog. Yeah, slave is a scam, man. And we're just looking at one case today. However, I want to let you know, my friends, those of you that have people that you know that are OFWs, many of them are okay. They got good employers. They're okay. Okay. But that does not take into account the vast amount of OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, that are abused and used every day. And the problem is nobody knows about it because they're being locked up in rooms. They're being beaten. They're being sexually used, sexually abused, all kind of stuff. And in spirit, and they're just crying out every day, help me, and they can't do nothing about it. But we're going to have a look at this case today. It's nothing as serious as that, but I brought this case up today to let you know that there are far more serious cases out there, okay? And sometimes the use and abuse of the OFWs will wind up in what? Death. They wind up in death, man. And so I'm here to let you know that things happen. And for us to say it doesn't happen, we're running from the truth. We're running from reality. And when you run from reality, you're just fooling yourself. And you're ignoring the truth. When you face the truth head on, then you can move forward in life. When you run from the truth, you're running from life. You run from reality, and you never move ahead. Because in order for you to move ahead in your life, you have to deal with it. You got to feel with it, and you got to reel with it every day. You got to be real with it. Okay, that's what life is. Okay, so we'll look at this case today, and then we're gonna move forward. We're gonna ride the train a little bit, and we're gonna be out, man. We're gonna be out. You know how we do. You know how we do. Let's go. All right. So here we have the two people, Josh and Philip right here. Focus for today. No focus, just focus. Yeah, that's the two people right there. Sheila and Joshua McAleer. Okay, that's a funny name. You know why it's a funny name? Because he's from Australia. He's from Australia. Yeah, he's an Australian. He's an Aussie. You know, and you know what, man? I'm not trying to be xenophobic or nothing, man. But every time I met an Australian here in the Philippines, they was some bad dudes. I'm talking about they was mean. They was nasty. They talk foul mouth to the Filipinos. They was just bad dudes. I don't know what it is about those people. I try if you say, I say, hey man, how you doing? How you doing? Where you from? I'm like, Aussie. I said, okay, man. I see you later. I keep it moving, man. When I find them from Australia, nah, I'm not gonna be bothered with you because I know how they are. You say the one thing with them and it set them off and they want to fight. You know, I leave them people alone. But anyway, I just said that to show you the type of mentality that these people have. Okay, Australians are roughnecks, man. You want a part, you want a hard time with somebody, you want some trouble in your life. Mess up with an Austrian, yeah, you'll be in trouble. Anyway, so this lady right here is Sheila. She's a, you know, as you can tell, she has features of what? Features of what? Filipino. So she's a Filipino. And she married an Aussie. She married an Aussie. And she married an Aussie. And you know why she married Marcy? Married an Aussie? Because he had some Monty. He's a bitch. So she married an Aussie. And they lived in Sydney, Australia. So today we're going to look at how this scam happened, why, who they scammed, and why, BobbieD, why might they get away with it, BobbieD, why? Current minds and current inquiring mind want to know why. I know you do, I'm gonna tell you, man, chill, I got you, buddy, I got you, man, let's go. Okay, we're gonna find out. Number one is what? How in the world is happening, BobbieD? You said he got scammed, OFW, and she a slave. How in the world is happening? I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna show you better than I can throw you, better than I can flow you. I'm gonna show you. Let's go. Number one. How, man? Look here, look. I ain't playing today. Let's go. Listen, how did it happen? Okay, these two people, this the man right here. His name is Joshua. The lady over there, she is not the actual person that the scam happened to. I put her face there as a representation of the person. We cannot legally show the person's face or the name of the individual that it's happened to, the scam happened to. And I will leave the article when I do this video, I'll leave the article for the link in the description of it to you. So those of you who want to look at the details of it, you can. But legally, I'm not allowed to show her face or her name because she is still in litigation, and that's the requirements of her litigation. So that's the representation of the Filipina that was scammed. Okay, all right. So how did it happen? Okay, Joshua and his wife, Sheila. Yeah, they're from Sydney. They said, you know what? It'd be nice if we just had somebody clean up and work, and you know, we just get them in here and we won't have to pay them, you know, and we just give them food and place to live. You think that'd be all right, Sheila? She said, yeah, I'm from Philippines. I know we can get some people over here. They always want a job, and they call them OFW. He said, what? And they lured her over here, okay? They lured the Filipino over here on a 3-month tourist visa. One of her friends, one of Sheila's friends, she said, hey, sweet, how you doing? She said, I'm doing okay. You know what? What? You want to come visit me? We need some company. Okay. And she came, lady came out there unexpected. She thought she was going to be on the list. No, she never been to Sydney. They paid her way out there and everything. And she came out there. And next thing you know, after her 3 months, she said, okay, I'm getting ready to go home. Now, it's been nice. They said, going home. This is your home now. And they locked up in a room, man, took a passport, took all the stuff, and then they made her work. They made her work? They made her work, man, like a dog, 24 almost 24 hours a day. They took a visa, everything. And they did that that was in 2013. They did that for 3 solid years, 3 years. And you know what? The lady finally, OFW finally escaped. She had that opening one day. Nobody was there. Was able to pry a window. She got out anyway. She escaped. She was a slave for 3 years. She did work in the house. She cooked, she cleaned, and then they made her work in the business. They had a business. That's how they were so rich, and no pay. And they threatened, not only did they threaten her, bodily harm to her, they threatened that if you ever try to run away, we'll send somebody to the Philippines and get your family. Those are the things that the pressures were on her mind. Those are the things that when she dealt with and wanted to stay, she wanted to stay. And kids, she didn't want to hurt her family. She said, if I escape, get my hurt. And she finally said, okay, I can't live like this no more. I got to go. She just got up out of there and left. So that was her beginning to where the end of the McAleers. So McAleers are now in legal court in Sydney, Australia. Moment, please. and they're facing charges. All right, number two is what? Who they scam. I just show you who they scam. Lay right here, and Western representation, and it was not good, man. It was not good. The lady finally got away. She got to a shelter in Sydney, Australia, with battered, bruised women, all like that. And now she's still in Australia. She managed to get her passport and everything, but she managed to get a legal job there in Australia, okay? And then she finally pressed charges on them, and now the charges have the McAleers have been taken to court. It took several years to get them to court. Now we're gonna look at number two. Don't know what to do. What, did he scam this lady? That's a scammer right there, Shiela McAleer from Sydney. Okay, I told you we couldn't name her. Show her the person that it was done to. We can't show her face or name because of legal reasons. But they said got acquainted with her. She was an acquaintance of them, like a little friend. They invited her over there. And as you can see, that's Sheila right there. You see all those reporters and stuff around her? This is a big deal in Sydney right now. Because normally you would never think about Australia as being a place where Filipinos are kept as slaves and Filipinos are abused. Usually when you hear these kind of stories, they're usually from Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Hong Kong, places like that, okay? We're mostly in the Middle East or Asia where they do these types of things. Never heard this in Australia. This is the first for me. I've heard a lot of other places, but never Australia. So now you see, not only could it happen in the Middle East, but with OFWs, but it can happen anywhere in this world, okay? People, whenever someone has an opportunity to take advantage of another human being, sometimes they do it, and it's wrong, okay? I'm not saying all people did. Most people don't. Most people are decent human beings. They would never even think of that. But there's some people that are just rotten to the core, and they will do that every chance they get. And if you know somebody out there that's abusing any individual, I don't care who, what race, national, whatever, man, turn them in, okay? You don't have to leave your name. Say, call anonymously, 911. I know this man here. He got his lady locked in a room. And you treat her like a dog. I need you to get out there and slam the phone down. Just give them the address. And you ain't got to give your name. Slam the phone down, but you got to give some information. Okay? All right, finish it up. All right, so that's who they scam. OFW. She wanted to get home. She wanted to make money for children, and she sent money back. She's working good. She's okay now, but she has trauma over the recurring problems that she incurred for being a slave for 3 years. All right, last one we out. Number three is what? Why? Why might they get away with this, BobbieD? Why? See Joshua right there and his wife Sheila? Dirty, low-down dogs. I'm serious. You think, why you gonna call them a dog? Because they're a dog, man. You ain't got no business treating nobody like that. They wrong. And anybody treat somebody like a slave, they're a dog in my book. And I call them that every chance I get, okay? They're dogs. They're dirty, low down, good for nothing dogs. Okay, that's how they are to me. Okay, so because they might get away with it because they made an offer to the person that this OFW slave. They made her an offer of $70,000 US dollars. I said, okay, and they apologized. I said, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to do that. We got some money for you for your labor for the 3 years. And would you like 70,000? No. If I was her, I wouldn't take a peso. I wouldn't take a centavo. I wouldn't say take 1 cent. I said, put them in jail. If she doesn't accept their deal, they're facing 10 years in jail for enslavement and holding a person against it, all kind of charges they got, but if facing a total of 10 years in jail. So if I was her, I would say, nah, I'm not taking none of your blood money. I want you in jail. I want you arrested because you treated me wrong. You betrayed my trust. I was your friend and you betrayed me. You sold me in. How could you do it? You're Filipino yourself. How could you treat your sister like that? It's wrong. So, OFW is considering she's considering the offer that they made. And I sure hope she don't take. Anyway, is this justice for the OFW or just us? That's what happens, guys. That's what happens in this world, in this life, this place we call planet Earth. When you are a person of color, I don't care if you're brown, black, blue. If you're a person of color, they coming after you. Because they think nothing of you. You're like a subhuman in their minds. You're just like an afterthought in their mind. You're just like a number in their. You're not a human being to them. And they will do anything under the sun to show you how they feel about you. Nothing. Now, and the sad part about it, this man, Joshua, was married to a Filipina. A Filipina now. Same blood, same nationality, same race. And she gonna do it to her own sister? How could she do that? I just can't see it, man. A Filipina come down on another Filipina like a slave. Blood sisters. Same nationality, same country. And I hope she don't take that money. I want to see them serve some time. They deserve some time for how they treated that woman. Slave made her work like a dog 24/7 in their company, and then made her work at the house and locked her up at night in the room. And then threatened her, if you ever try to leave it, we got people, I'm gonna send some people down there gonna kill your family. All kind of. Anyway, I hope they get some time, and I hope the lady, she might need some money, but money ain't worth the time she spent 3 years locked up like a slave for people that didn't care nothing about you. Okay? Anyway, that's all we got for you, man. And I'm sort of ticked off right about now. Because when I think about how they treated her, man, I don't like anybody to be mistreated. I don't care who it is. You be white, black. I don't like it, man. Because my mama said, you need to treat people right, Bobby. And she said, when you treat people right, they're supposed to treat you. And if they don't treat you right, say bye-bye. Keep it stepping. Keep moving. So I believe in treating people right. I've been raised that way. And when I see a wrong, I call it out. And I like to get justice for those who were treated wrong. I wish I could go up there and talk to the lady. I said, ma'am, please, you need some money? I give you what I got, but please, don't accept the money. Don't accept the offer, man, please. I would tell them, man, that's the right thing. Make them pay for what they did. That's the only way they're going to know how they did. Joshua is white, and he's using his white privilege card. But what about his wife, Sheila? What's wrong with her? She messed up in the mind. Because she's married to a white man, Caucasian, she thinks she's white. And she's using his white privilege card. She's riding on his coattails, but she thinks she's white. Okay, that's what happens. And that's why I tell guys, I said, look, man, you're married now, right? You married a Filipino? Yeah, man, we're doing good. I said, look here, man, let me tell you something. I know you're married, man, and you might want to bring it to you. Don't bring it to the USA. That's my advice. Do not bring your woman to the USA, or you're going to have some trouble, man. You're going to have some straight up trouble. It may be fine and rosy, might be 6 months to a year. After that 6 months to a year, there's going to be some straight up trouble. You know why? Their mind change. They get westernized. And next thing you know, they don't want you no more. And that rhymes. They want somebody looking nice, handsome, guys, and they want you out of their lives. And they got the green card. You just an afterthought in their mind. But they care about you, and they got somebody look better than you and offering more than what you can offer, huh? And you the fool, send them up there and get them from the Philippines. Come on, man, use your head, Fred. Let's go. All right, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. All right, let me see what I'm gonna probably do another video. Do another live tonight. Or if I don't do a live, I will definitely do a video. But you will see me again, okay? Sooner or later. Okay? I want to do it sooner than later. All right, let's go ride this train. Y'all ready to ride this train today? Are you ready, man, for the love train? You ready for the roll call? Hey, man, I'm ready. I'm ready last night. But this, it gonna be too dark. It gonna be too dark. I said, look at him. I want to do this. But anyway, she just talked me out of it. Anyway, let's go. People get ready for the train that's coming. Don't please no ticket. You just get on board or need it love. Who said again, say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Are you ready for the roll call, man? Are you ready? You ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call? Yeah, I'm ready, man. I've been ready all night, man. I just wait to get up, wait down, get up, and ready to roll up. What did he say? I don't know. Let's go. When I said toot toot, you said, oh, the boy, toot toot, toot toot. Oh, I missed my last toot toot, toot toot, toot toot. What I said, I got to start all over, man. Come on, y'all, mess my rhythm up. What I said, toot, toot, you said, all aboard, toot, 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 toot. What I said, all aboard, you said, toot, toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's go, y'all. Let's get all aboard. All aboard. Come on now. Y'all ready to ride this train? I'm ready, man. I'm ready to ride this train till we can't ride no more. Till the wheel fall off the track, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. Cause I don't even know what I'm saying. Hey, you gotta find out who rubbing up, talking up, buffed up, the first man in the. He's out. Who is that man? Who is that man? Who is that honcho? I need to know. I got to know. Hey, it could be a hot chick. You know what I'm saying? Could be a hard chat, man. Sometimes it's a honcho, sometimes it's a hard chat, but we're gonna find out who that is, who that said they're gonna beat them. I need to know. I don't want to inquire my wonder who that is said they're gonna beat them. Let's go. I got to find out. You know, I'm trying to find out who that is. Who that is? Who this? All right, let me see who that is. And I don't want to be. I need some new blood up in here. I don't want to see that guy. I don't want to see that. Let me see. I'm gonna do it. Please don't be that guy. If you who let me see. I'm gonna do that. StreamYard don't play. StreamYard don't play with me, man. Come on. StreamYard, get up out of my face, please. All right, let me do that in the studio. Oh, Jay, come on, man. Come on, man. You can. JM, come on, man. Give people a break, man. JM got me down. You know, I told y'all, JM ain't playing. He done cracked my code, and y'all sitting up there wondering about, I don't know how to BobbieD. Y'all think he paying me. He ain't paying me nothing. JM ain't paying me. He ain't paying me no attention. He just, I don't know what he doing, man, but he doing it, and y'all need to get like him. He said, Mr. Bobby, I'm here, man, Big Bobby. JM ain't playing, man. He said, I like to show about Big Bobby, so I'm gonna show him every time. I'm gonna be number one, cause I got that mentality to be number one. Hey, man, too many people beat JM. Hey, man, I don't know what I can tell you, man. You doing this thing right, tight, long, strong, man. I play with you. You know, I joke with you, man, but look, all jokes aside, man, do your thing, okay? Don't let nobody dissuade you. Don't let nobody talk about you. You know, don't listen to that stuff. Negativity. Positivity is what you focus on. What you all about is being number one, baby. Number one mentality. And don't let nobody take that away from you, man. You want to be best in everything you do, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm the same way. When somebody try to put me down, you know what I do? Speak to the hand, baby. I walk it out. I don't talk it out with negativity. I walk it out. You give me some positivity, we're going to talk about that. Negativity, hey, I ain't got nothing to say to you, man. I say hi and bye. That's it. You the same way, JM. 80-second mentality, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. Y'all give me prop there. Don't get mad with JM. Don't get mad with JM because he's doing what you want to do and you can't do it. You get mad with yourself because it's all about you. It ain't about JM. JM is just here. He doing what his thing is. You trying to get jealous and get mad at him because he always got to be. He keep paying Bobby. He ain't paying me nothing. No, he ain't paying me a dog. JM ain't gave a penny on this show since he began. JM, look here, man. You need to change that, okay? He ain't gave a peso on this show since he started coming up on this show. Not one peso, not one penny. Okay? So don't start that. He bribed Bobby. No, he ain't giving me nothing, man. I'm serious. Don't y'all get a man his prop. He doing it right, tight, long, strong. This is about what I don't know. JM, I think he about what 20 or 30 time. I don't know. But the record, man, he got the record is Murphy Hayes. I don't think Murphy Hayes and what's the lady name? Sincerely and Murphy. Sincerely got it for the ladies. Murphy got it for the men, and I think Murphy got it overall for everybody. You ain't gonna never be, unless you do the full year, JM. You ain't gonna never be Murphy. Don't even try. All right, y'all. So good to see JM riding big. I'm trained by the One Nation under who we got? JM. He's 82nd, baby. 82nd. 82nd. Pack on my shoulders. Pick up your weapon and follow me. We are the airborne infantry. Give me your left, your right, your left. Give me your left, your right, your left. Let's go. Ride train, BobbieD. Who we got? Eye on you. What's up, brother? How you doing, brother? He said, hey, I got your back. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, man. Hey, I need people to help me out, man. You know, I need every little bit of help I can get, man. Because every time I turn around, somebody trying to mess with me, man. You know how I do, man. I don't like no mess, man. When I see somebody trying to mess with me, look, man, you got two choices. Leave me the H alone, or me and you gonna roll. Which one you want to do? I'm glad I got somebody got my back. Let's go. Round Train BobbieD, who we got? Rhythm go. What's up, man? He said, hello, look, Train. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You doing good? You doing good? You doing good? I got stuck. You doing good, man. So good to see. James is out there in Chi-Town, man. And I did a story on Chi-Town. It's a very sad story about a young teenager, 13-year-old Adam Toledo. You remember Adam? Adam was another man. He was an older gentleman, 21 years old. Adam was Hispanic, and he was just, you know, they were shooting a gun for some reason. It was illegal. He was totally wrong. So the young man, the 21-year-old, gave the gun to Adam because he knew he was a convicted felon. He was out on parole. He said, Adam, take this gun, Adam. If you run with the gun, they can't lock you because you're a minor. So Adam runs with the gun, and they lock the other guy up. Adam runs down the alley. They don't know who Adam's the kid or what. So he wind up. He told Adam to stop. Adam put the gun. He had a gun in his hand, right? He throws the gun behind the fence. He said, "Put your hands up." He puts his hands up, and the guy shot Adam. 13-year-old shot down like a dog in an alley. Is that any way for a 13-year-old to lose his life? In an alleyway, shot down like a dog. And he did what the man said. He said, put your hands up. That's why I told y'all, even though you comply sometimes, it may still get you 6 feet under. There's no guarantee. But the best thing to do is to comply, but there's no guarantee when you comply. Adam complied. He's no longer with us, okay? So, Chi-Town, you on the map. Every time we turn around, something happened in Chi-Town. I've been to Chi-Town one time, and that's one time too many. Let's go, Round Train BobbieD, Lizzie. Who you got? JM, he said, okay, I gotta big this up. Hold on, y'all. I gotta big this screen up. He said, I met several OFWs from Philippines on my years when I was working as a contractor in Afghanistan. Hey, man, you worked as a contractor in Afghanistan? Hey, I had a buddy on my job. It was when I worked at Verizon Wireless. Man, he was making like $15,000 a month. I'm talking about US dollars in Afghanistan. He had a contract, but it was dangerous. It was dangerous as heck, man. He told me, but whenever they lived in a tent, right? He lived in a tent with the troops. And so whenever he said the first day he got it, man, he got off the train and he heard the alarm. He started running. He said that every day since then it was like that. He said if he was scared every time that alarm went off, he was running for his life. But you see, he lasted out there 2 months. He got so scared he had to come back. He said it was getting on his nerves. He had come back. He was out there as a contractor for he was computer technologist like I was. He was out there doing computer work. But he said it wasn't worth it, man. He said it was too much. I thought I could handle it. But he said I was under too much stress. Every time he turned around, that alarm going off. And he said, well, people see bombs hitting sometimes. And that would make one time he peed in Japan. That's what he told me. He said, peed in Japan. He was so scared. Anyway, man. So you was out there in Afghanistan, man. All right, let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't read your comment. He said, I met several over there. Okay, we're going to answer chat again. And some of them, hold on, y'all. The screen is messed up. Okay, and some of them were working in the pest control, catching snakes. And okay, so they were catching snakes. That's not a good thing to do, man. Snakes could be very dangerous if you don't catch them properly. So, man, especially the ones that have been up and step out, can bite you and kill you. So that's a very dangerous job. So that just goes to show you what they think of OFWs and how they use OFWs for the lowest paid job. And America's not to be exempted. You know, we get OFWs in America. You know, a lot of us, the OFWs do the job Americans refuse to do. We don't, you know, people don't like to work and clean up in America. That's a beneath you type job. So they get the OFWs. You find the people from Mexico and stuff like that. They do the lowest paid job. You know, but they treat them wrong too. You know, they're human beings like everybody else. What kind of job you got? Should be treated with respect, decency, and dignity. Okay, so we got a lot of OFWs on the show. I want to know what their opinion is about this story and how are they being treated on their jobs. I have a lot of OFWs that frequent this show, and now they're not here because they don't want y'all to know the truth about what They don't want y'all to know the truth about what happens. The OFWs on the show are exceptions to the rule. I'm telling you. A lot of times, OFWs are treated like dirt. Okay? I'm telling you, man, that's what I hear. I get these kind of stories all the time. Who got Ryan Train Bobby Lee one night? King off in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? So good to see, so good to see, so good to see ya. Who we got? Eye on you. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go back. Eye on you. I forgot to tell you something. I gotta go back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Why y'all ain't tell? Eye on you. Guess what, man? Guess what? I forgot to tell you this, man. You know, you number 2 spot today. And number 2, Josh won't do. Josh won't do, man. Josh won't do. You do fine. Eye on you. But number 2 status, Josh won't do. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got? King R. What's up, King R? Now I'm straight now, King R. He said, I'm glad I was not number 2. I was just laying and waiting. Y'all hear that, man? King R was like, look, I ain't gonna be number 2. Somebody had to come in first. He know that JM was ahead of him. So if he knew that if he came in after JM, he was gonna be number 2. He said, I'm gonna wait from another sucker to get in. King R, the YouTube one, man. Let's go, Roger. Everybody who got Joseph Keller. Joseph Keller, is it Keller? Yeah, Keller. He said, I received Pfizer. Okay, Joseph, great, man. I'm so happy to hear that, man. Hey, congrats to you, Joseph. Congrats to you, man. You did it right, tight, long, and strong. You need to get your vaccination, man. That if you want to get here, Joseph, that's the first step, okay? Because I guarantee you, man, when they open it up to tourists coming back to the Philippines, they're going to be the people that have been vaccinated are going to get the primary spot, first priority spots, and you're going to be on that train. You're going to be on that plane with them, okay, Joseph? That's your first step. The second step is get your monetary right, Joseph, okay? I'm telling you right now, don't come out here with no money, okay? Because you need money, and then inflation is going up very high here and rapidly here in the Philippines. Everything that you, what you know to be spending when if you've been here before and you spent money, it's going to be that much higher. Because especially when y'all come out here, because no people are coming out here, man. They're coming out here and they know people are coming out here and they're going to raise the prices. So get your money right. And then, Joseph, I want to tell you this, brother. Would you please, sir, please get your mind right. Okay? Yeah, get your mind right, Joseph. You have to learn what to expect when you can get your expectations right and don't expect you to be treated like no king when you come out here. People tired. They need money. If you got money, they're going to treat you like a king. You ain't got no, I just scraped up the last few dollars to get it. I ain't got no money. They don't want to be bothered with you, man. Get your mind right. Okay, Joseph? Let's go, Round Train Bobby. Who we got? Who we got Round Train Bobby? One Nation. Okay, we got VSKR7. What's up, man? You all right? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. What's up, brother? Hey, if you're new here, man, welcome to the show. This part of the show we call the Love Train, baby, where we teach, preach, we preach out, reach out, teach out, and we give you love, peace, joy, happiness, strength, power, whatever you need in this world, man. You can find it on the train. Okay, so good to VS. If you have not signed up, man, hit that like button for me, man. Please, sir. Everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. Hit that like. Come on, man. That's the least you can do. Hit the like button. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. Hit that like button. Hey, Joseph, hit the subscribe button for me as well. Okay, man. Appreciate it. Hey, wait, let's see what y'all say. He said, Bobby. This Sam, check your email. I replied to you. Oh, the Sam. Okay, Sam. Okay, good to see you, Sam. Yeah, I sent you an email, man, and I think you replied to me back. I hadn't checked it yet, man. So, but yeah, man, Sam is out here. He is in Mabono, something like that. Anyway, I get with you, man, but I got a lot of things. I can't guarantee you immediately, man. But I'm gonna get with you, okay, man? Okay, you with me? You with me? Okay, got you, Sam. Let's go, Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie. What we got, Ron Train? Who we got? Confessor Rossi. What's up, Confessor? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. Yeah, it's very sad, man. Very, very sad. It's very, very sad how they treat OFWs. OFWs are some of the best people in the world because they're Filipinos. All they want to do is work. They just want to work, man. And they work for money. They don't work for nothing. Nobody works for nothing. But that's what the people want to treat them like. They make them work for nothing. And they take away their passports. They take away their cell phones. So they can't communicate with the outside world. They lock them up in rooms and they make them work night and day. Finger to the bone. And some of them get away. Some of them, right now as I speak, there's probably several Filipinos or hundreds of them throughout the world that are being locked up and treated like dogs. And nobody knows. The only time they find out that they're being treated like that, when they don't be 6 feet under, when they're messed up so bad. So let's pray for the OFWs. Like I said, we got several OFWs on this show, but they are the exception and not the rule. They have the ones that we have on the show have good jobs. But if you see one with a good job, there's probably 5 of them out there with crappy jobs being treated terrible. And the problem is they need the job. They need the money. So most of them will put up with crap. So to get the money to send back home, they will put up with abuse. I just can't understand it, but that's how important their families are to them. They will put up with mess, stress, strife, whatever, as long as you pay them, because they'll send it back home. So that's how much they love their family. So good to see you, Confessor, man. Hey, if you have not signed up, go ahead and sign up, hit that subscribe button for me, man, and then hit the like button too, okay? 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. Everybody hit the like button for me. 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. Hey, all my angels in the house say, hooray. All my Blue Rangers in the house say, hoorah. Let's go round train, BobbieD, who we got? JM, he said, a lot of the OFW working in Afghanistan as a military basis, they don't want to leave. They make good money there compared to the Philippines. Yeah, a lot of OFWs work in Afghanistan. They work in dangerous places, and they the money, man. They're working for the money. Yeah, they can't. The money that they make there, they cannot get anywhere else. Okay, so and I told you I had a friend that worked in Afghanistan. The guy was making $15,000 a month. Serious, and he left it after about 2 months. He was gone. I said, man, you back? He got his. Thank goodness he got his job back with us. They felt sorry for him, and they gave him a job back because he hadn't been gone that long. So, but he said, yeah, man, I'm just glad they was hiring me. They hired me back. I said, what, man? He told me all the bad stuff he had. He was so scared. He was scared of his life every day. So he was just glad to be out of there. But Filipinos, they'll take it. They'll take all that bomb ski and all that stuff. And they got to run and hide. They'll take it because they want the multi, and they send it home to their people. I want to take care of my family. And I think it's every man's right to help and take care of his family, but not at the risk of your life, and not at the risk of being a slave, and not at the risk of being used and abused. I'm just not going to do that. And if I see somebody abusing somebody else, I will call them in. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got? Lamar, what's up, man? How you doing? Tell the man in the house. Tell the man. What's up? He said, I know Thailand has now fully vaccinated people. It's just 7 days plus 8-night quarantine. Thailand has fully vaccinated people. It's just 7 days, but okay. So their quarantine period is low now because they have a lot of vaccinations there. Okay, that sounds good, but I wouldn't want to go to Thailand, man. I've been to Thailand. When I was there, it was pretty decent when I was there. I think we went there in 2017. 17 or 16. Anyway, when we went there, at least you and I, in Bangkok, it was nice. It was really nice. They treated you nice and all like that. But now, tourists, they don't want tourists there. They want them back now because they ain't make no money. But they were trying to go up on the passport fees. They were trying to kick tourists out. People are very unhappy about Thailand, man. I wouldn't fool with Thailand. You couldn't pay me since the king took over. The new king they got, he made it hard for foreigners to come out there. You couldn't pay me to go to Thailand. And plus, Thailand got so much pollution now. Who want to go there? Only people going to Thailand now is people looking for some tail. It's a sex tourist industry. It's high out there. If you're looking for some tail, you want some tail. I'm talking about the tail feathers. Go out to Thailand. There's plenty about that. Let's go right train, BobbieD. Who we got? Michael Coffee needs some. What's up, Michael? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. What's up? He said, hey, BobbieD. Hello. My own butaga bong kapi. Kumusta ka? He said, hey, okay, Rako. Ikaw, Michael. Okay, Rako. Good to see you, my brother, from another. Who we got right train, BobbieD? Lizzie. One night. He said, Ken, what's up, man? How you doing, Ken Uncle? I like that name. That's a strong name, man. Ken, what's your name? My name is Ken Uncle. Oh, I like that. He said, it's tough life for many OFWs. It's a shame they are not treated better. Yeah, man, it's a very difficult life. They do hard work, and they're very good workers. OFW will work their fingers to the bone for you, man. I'm serious. Because you're paying good money, and they need that money to send back home just to make sure that their family, the people they love, are welcome. They're sacrificing their life for their family. And they don't mind doing it. You know why they do it? They do it because of love. L to the O to the V-E, love, baby. Love makes the world go around, and love makes the OFW do what they do. But it's a shame, man. I couldn't do it. I could not sacrifice my life and be abused and used and abused by people just to get money. I work 2 and 3 jobs in the Philippines to make up the money I need. I wouldn't go overseas to do that. Nah, not me. But everybody's different, and everybody has their different philosophies. And out here, the philosophy of sacrifice is very, very high. Mostly the Filipinas, you'll see more Filipinas than Filipinos, men will sacrifice their life for their family because that's how much they love their family. They want to see their family thrive and live and come alive. And so they sacrifice it. I can't do that. I love my family, and I'll work in the Philippines 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs, but I will not go overseas and be used to be right trained by really who we got. Who is in this house with me today? I used to know. Michael Coffee. And he said, "What's up, Michael?" He said, "Oh, BobbieD, hello. With the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, no job for the Filipinos. They will become OFWs." Okay. He said, "Okay, yeah. The pandemic is cutting down the number of OFWs leaving the country because of lockdowns in various countries. So OFWs, many OFWs have returned here to the Philippines, and they are unable to go back out because the other country they came from is locked down now and stuff. So that means that the economy for the Philippines is hurting big time because the Philippines thrives on what's called remittances. You know what a remittance? When people send back money into this economy, like the OFWs. So the remittance amounts have been cut down dramatically. So all of that is hurting the economy. And when you couple that with the fact that tourists are not coming here, that's not a good sign for this country. It is going down financially, economically, and they need to start tourism back up so they can generate more dollars. This country is also in debt, huge debt. They're in debt over 300 billion. Did you hear me? I said billion. I didn't say million. $300 billion in debt. And it's getting worse every day. They have to eventually pay that money back. This is a small country. You know how long it would take them to pay 300 billion? I said billion, man, not million. A long time. And so it's getting worse every day. Who we got right trying to see one night? Ken, what's up, man? What's up, Ken? He said, "Oh, yes, Michael. They do what they can to help the fam. Yeah, they do what they can. And they have a huge heart, man. They have a heart of gold. I have a heart. I have a good heart, and I'm a loving man, and I'm kind. But when it comes to my family telling me I got to go overseas and be treated like dirt, used and abused, no, I'm not gonna play that game. I'll work if I have to. I'll stay with my family. What I would do is this: I would stay with my family. I would get me 2 or 3 jobs to make up the money that if I needed more money. I would not go out and sacrifice my life like that. But that's what they want to do. That is the one of the things of this culture. They believe in moving out of the country and sacrificing their life. That's the thing that these people do. They'll go out of the country and sacrifice their life. They don't care that much about their life, but they care more about the people, their family lives, than they do about their life. That's a very noble thing to do. But I'm not that noble, and I could not do that. I would never. I would do it for money if I was getting good. Maybe if I had a good job, good people, and all like that. Maybe for a little while. But that's not my long-term desire to do. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got? Michael Coffee needs some. What's up, Michael? He said, BobbieD, hello. Some Filipinos still out of work in the Philippines because of COVID. Yeah, many Filipinos are out of work because the jobs were put down. They stopped the job because of lockdown. And many of the job companies, rather, never came back. They could never afford to come back. So yeah, a lot of people out of work. That's why I told you, man, people, when you work in this country, they don't have food stamps. Okay. They don't have no handout. Oh, you hungry, man? Hey, go down to the office and get you something to eat. Nah, it's nothing like that. If you don't work in this country, you gonna eat. Okay? You don't work in this country, you can't pay your rent, and you on the street. Okay? And you got to do what you can to survive. And a lot of people are resorting to stealing. Okay? That's I'm just telling you facts. A lot of people resort to stealing. A lot of people resort to scamming. There's a lot of different ways to make money. Sometimes you do it illegally, and most of the time, sometimes you do it illegally, but they do what they have to do to survive. There's survival artists here in the Philippines. Then you think, they're gonna find a way. Sometimes it may be illegal, but they find a way. Let's go round train by who we got. Ken, what's up, man? He said an amusement park near me called Cedar Point brings around 50 Panias a year to work. They keep them in a barracks and are not permitted to leave the park. Okay, that makes somewhat sense, but sometimes that's not allowing them to leave the park could be illegal. Okay, you have to look each OFW that goes overseas has what's called a contract. Okay, and that contract is approved by the Filipinos Overseas Worker Board. There's a board that approves every contract. They're supposed to get work 6 hours, no more than 6 hours a week, and no more than 8 hours a week, 8 hours a day. Okay, but will you find more often than not they work 7 days a week, and many of them work 18 and 20 hours a day, and that's not legal. And then the problem is this: the Filipinos compound their own problem by refusing to tell the people, you're not working me according to my contract, and they refuse to tell their contract company that they're being overworked because they want the job. I have a sister-in-law. She just came back from Kuwait, and she was telling us they would work her 20 hours a day. She was on call. She would get 3 or 4 hours sleep a day, and she said, I said, why did you want to tell your boss? She said, I can't do that. Could not do that because I would get fired. My contract would cancel my contract, and I need the money. I'm just trying to show you. They're so scared because they want the money. They refuse to let people know that they're being overworked. So this happens all the time. Right, train BobbieD, let's see who we got. Michael Coffee. He said, BobbieD, Filipinos decided to go to work abroad because the wages are so very, very low. And yeah, that's a basic reason. They don't get enough money here. And I got a lot of people like that. BobbieD, I can come here and get a job, man. I need a job here, BobbieD. I can come here and work. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna play that with me, man. I'm telling you, the money you get, first of all, if you're a foreigner and you're trying to get a job in the Philippines, you have to have what's called a work permit. Okay, that means they have to allow you. You just can't get a job without a work. If you're a foreigner, you can't get a job without a work permit. And let's say you got to work, and it's very hard to get one. Okay, for a foreigner. But let's say you got one. Okay. The money you make here ain't gonna be nothing compared to money you get in USA. Come on, man. You want to work for $1, $3 a day? Come on, buddy. Come on down. $3. You want to work for $3 a day? Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Let's see who we got. Michael, he said, BobbieD, hello. CNN Philippines reporter said most likely the foreigners, tourists that have been vaccinated. Well, yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man. That's just known. That's what's happening here. I'm on the boots on the ground guy. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. You need to get your vaccination. Okay, those are people that are going to get first priority. If you've been vaccinated, that's the first thing they're going to ask you. Where's your card? And then they're moving right now. I told you about the trial. Philippine Airlines is doing a digital passport trial starting in May until June, and they're trialing out the digital passport. What is digital? What's a digital passport, Bobby? What's a digital passport? I don't know. Chill, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. A digital passport is the passport that actually is on your. It's a digitalized. It's electronic. It'll be on your cell phone. It's an app you pull down. This app will guide you to put in your passport information, your health record information, your vaccination information, all the pertinent information that it needs to make sure that you have been vaccinated. And also that you are who you say you are. And it's all going to be on your cell phone, digitalized. So when you go to the Philippines, they're going to say, may I see your phone, sir? Your passport on your phone, your digital passport? Sure. You go, you have a barcode on your phone. They're going to get their phone. Or either they'll have a scanner. You scan it in their phone. Or if there's a guy or an attendant, they'll say, beep, beep. You scan your stuff and you, okay, sir, you good. That's it. That's how easy it is. But the people in the USA are fighting it. You know why they're fighting it? Because it says an invasion of privacy. They say that no way they don't want the government knowing every place they go, what they do, So I say, bring it on. I'm ready for a digital passport. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got? Jim. He said, Pest control sent 2 Filipinos to catch a cobra snake at the place I was working, and they caught the snake like nothing with their hand. Yeah, some of them do it. You know why? A lot of the Filipinos live, in the areas where there's a lot of snakes. I remember when I first started coming out here to the Philippines, and I met these, and we was talking one day, and I don't know how we got on the subject. We got on the subject of snakes, And she said, you know, this was sister-in-law. She said, no, you know what? She said, we love snakes. I said, you love snakes? He said, yeah, every now and then a snake coming out. I said, what? She said, you know what we do? I said, what you do? She said, we kill them and eat them. When they use those things. Let's go around and tell everybody who we got. JM, he said, in Afghanistan was 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, even for the U.S. contractors. Yeah, I don't play that game. Nah, they gonna work me like no dog. You got to give me a day off. 7 days a week? I don't know. They're crazy sign up for that. I don't play that, man. I'm not a dog. I'm a human being. Respect me. I respect you. That's it. All right, guys. It's been real. We got to go. All right. For those of you that are here today, I want to suggest that you click on the subscribe button, like, and share the program. If you're looking at this program as a recorded replay, let the ads play. The reason why I want to let the ads play, because if we do let the ads play, we get a little bit more ching to the ching, you know, in our pocket. So do that for me. Okay, man? Thank you so much. All right, let me see. I'm going to do the closing comment. Nobody gave today, so that's all right. Who else we got? Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Our Facebook fan page is called the Philippines Connection. Please like the page. You can also follow us on Instagram, BobbieD Life in Philippines. Look in the video description for more media information. If you're viewing this stream as a recorded replay, I already told you that. What else? Okay, what else? Okay, we have a free Android app on the Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy that app. You can call 1-800-827-1000 if you're a veteran. Call this for veterans information. As of January 1, 2020, all veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. Love Train Nation, we now have a merchandise store available for you. Go to lifeandfill.BobbieD.com and you can find all types of merchandise you want to. Very reasonable cost, and it'll be shipped to you where you are. Food drive, there's no food drive for this month. There'll be a food drive in June, and we're going to have it. We're going to take care of somebody. We have one family for May that we've already talked to, and we're going to go out there and interview them and give them a bunch of food. At least we already got our food for them already, so we're going to give it to them, and we're going to show you the video. What else? Okay, we got two new YouTube channels. BobbieD Travels, check that one out, y'all. And we got BobbieD Shorts, which is YouTube short videos from 15 to 60 seconds long. Check them out. We're just getting started. We don't have a lot of videos out there yet, but everything starts with the beginning, right? This is the beginning. So we're good. You can say, well, you know, I was with them at the beginning when they started these channels. Let's go. All right, that's it. What else we got? Okay, that's it. All right, we're gonna do our closing clips. And give me just a minute so I can get it up here. Oh, yeah. Just a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Mr. D usually does this stuff, but I can find it. Hold on, give me a minute, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here's our closing clips, y'all.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
Sorry, y'all. It's been real. It's been real. But we got to go. This is BobbieD saying take care. God bless and peace.